In breaking news today, the armed forces of Ukraine is claiming that it has destroyed the second bridge across the River Seym in Russia's Kursk region. Russia says that Ukraine used the US-made HIMARS artillery to destroy the bridge. Blowing the bridge up could disrupt Russia's supply lines in the area. The bridge was heavily damaged but did not collapse and can be used by pedestrians and light vehicles. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky stated the strategic ambitions of the operation, saying,
Зараз основне завдання наших оборонних дій загалом – знищити якомога більше російського потенціалу війни і проводити максимум контрударної роботи. Зокрема, це і створення буферної зони на території агресора, наша операція в Курській.
Kyiv claims to occupy 82 localities in Russia's Kursk region, or 1,150 square kilometers of the territory. This includes the town of Syeda from the August 6th attack. Syeda, which is 10 kilometers from the border, is now fully under Ukrainian troops' control. Thousands of Russians have been evacuated from the area. Ukraine is also preparing to set up a military command office. This is the first instance of foreign forces being on Russian territory since World War II. The Kremlin is responding by subjecting Ukraine to intense bombing. Moscow claimed they had seized a Ukrainian village called Sviridonivka, 15 kilometers from the city Pokrovsk, which serves as a crucial logistics center for Ukrainian forces and towns along the Eastern Front. Serhiy Popko, head of Municipal Military Administration, has said that Moscow has targeted Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, with ballistic missiles for the third time this month. According to Ukraine's President Zelensky, in just the past week, Russia has fired over 40 missiles, dropped 750 guided aerial bombs, and deployed 200 attack drones on Ukrainian towns and cities. On August 17th, The Washington Post reported that Ukraine and Russia are scheduled to send delegations to Qatar this month to negotiate a historic agreement to stop attacks on each other's energy and power infrastructure. However, Russia denies reports of indirect talks with Ukraine. According to a spokeswoman for Russia's foreign ministry, Maria Zakharova, there have been no direct or indirect negotiations between Russia and the Kyiv regime on the safety of civilian critical infrastructure facilities. 2 years after it first broke out, the Russia-Ukraine war continues with no signs of an impending truce. According to the United Nations, around 11,520 Ukrainian civilians have been killed, while 23,640 have been injured since the start of the war in February 2022. The recent Ukrainian offensive has only heightened tensions, with many fearing escalation by Russia. Ukraine's attacks on Russian territory could make the war more complicated and spread it further. Ukraine's success in reclaiming Russian-held land and capturing many Russian soldiers is embarrassing for Russia and shows the war isn't going as planned. And with Ukraine holding Russian prisoners, it's now in a stronger position for potential exchanges. Russia didn't expect such a long and difficult conflict when it first invaded Ukraine, but with the latter receiving heavy military aid and continuing to retaliate, it seems the war will be prolonged even more.